look at him thrash. Look at him. Oh, he's like a salmon.
Hi everybody, and welcome to Team Handyman's The Master Angler. Sit back and spend the next few minutes taking in some of Southern Alberta's great scenery, as well as some of its best fishing as shown by one of its most experienced guides, Andy Vanderploeg.
Hey everybody, Andy Vanderploeg, the Master Angler, and we're trying for those lake whitefish. The last 2 seasons have been really tough. We're having late ice, and unfortunately, when the lake whitefish run is normally over by the end of November, and if you're standing over them, it's better fishing because you can work the rocks when you're on ice. Too cold for the boat, and it's unsafe, as you can see. So lately I've had to do jig through ice slush spots in the ice, or through the slush, or on the edge of ice in open water. So you can't go out there and stand and be vertical. When you do that, I lost a lot of jigs. But anyways, we're going to give it a try. You can see the lake starting to freeze over, but I cannot go on the ice, so I'm going to be standing on the shoreline, casting into pockets through the ice and catching the fish. When I hook up, I got to be using real tough line, and I'm jigging for them. And I'm trying not to snag up in the rocks and feel the strikes. And when I do that, I'm catching the fish. You can see there's nobody else out. It's really cool today. We had a storm yesterday and it's rolling out. I'm going to see if I can get my line down, maybe get a couple bites, and hopefully catch a lake whitefish. Yeah, late ice. It's been really tough to get over there. It's better if you're standing over vertically, because the whitefish are coming up into this rock dam. When we've been fishing it for many years, we're normally standing on ice by the end of November. The last couple of years we've been getting late ice right into December. By mid-December, the lake whitefish run is over and you won't get them. And then the next time you'll see them is in the spring, March, when you're fishing for burbot. Look at the conditions we're up against the last few years. We're supposed to be standing on ice. It's still open. Icing over slowly. In our first storm yesterday. Lots of snow. Look at that, I got my holes punched out. First time technically ice fishing. I slipped in over there to my knees. I'm soaking wet. I didn't want to give up. I'm freezing cold. But that's the way it is. I got my safety gear on and I've jigged up my first lake whitefish. It happened so quick. Just like that. On to the next one. Let's see if you can get you some more lake whitefish. November 09. Alright, I got another one on. Look at that. One landed. And I've got another good one on. My rod is just pulling. Alright, I've had several on. Another one on. Alright. Finally get into a lake whitefish action. I mean, early ice, late season on the lake whitefish. But look at this, number 2 on. Let's see if I can land him. He's giving up a good fight. Oh, there he is. Here he comes. He's in the hole. Look at him. Look at him. Oh yeah, there he is. This is hard to do, and I don't want to be standing out there because I just fell in earlier. This is hard to do. You got to get him off the hole. As soon as he gets his head up. There he comes. Alright. There's another one. Alright. That's 2. Lake whitefish season 09. Look at that. I was just jigging away. Bang, another one. A different hole. Nice. They're sure going for the yellow jig. Look at that. Nice one. Oh, that's been a great day out here. I mean, technically I'm not standing on the ice fishing yet because I slipped in right there, eh? So I'm just standing on the rocks, or on the edge of the real thick rocks, jigging in the holes. Even Tubby's scared to go out, and I get a nice whitefish. Let's see if I can get it back in there and catch another one, just like that. Beauty! What a beautiful day. First day ice fishing, late fall, here at McGregor Lake for lake whitefish. Late fall, November 28th, 09. Hope you guys enjoy today's show. Thanks for watching. Sharp hooks, tight lines. Okay, you don't need to be very far out first ice, because the reason being is we're fishing this big rock dam, as you can see over my shoulder, and the whitefish will come up and finish their spawning in these rocks. So you only need to be like 4 or 5 feet deep, just along the rocks. And when you do that, you get bites and opportunity to catch the fish. Unfortunately, this year the ice is late, and we're going to probably miss the run. But no big deal. We'll just keep giving it a go and see if we can catch some fish. I'm going to stand on shore because I already fell in and my feet are just soaking wet. My legs are dry. It's warm out right now. It's just 0, just freezing. And you can see the other guys are out in the ice with a dad and his 2 kids. So it's very dangerous ice. Should be fishing with a buddy. I have Tubby and trying to be safe. We'll just keep working it and see if we can catch some fish. So stick with us. We'll be right back after these messages. Hey everybody, it's Andy and I'm back. Yeah, we're still doing the lake whitefish, and there it is, November 29th. We've only got, what, a 15-day window for the lake whitefish, and we're usually standing on ice over them. And lately I've had to fish slush, ice on, forming, slush. Now yesterday I had a little bit of ice, fell in even. It's dangerous on shore because the ice is moving, the lake's still open out in the middle. Usually I'm pushing it. What I'm doing is I'm fishing extreme. It's dangerous, but at the same time I don't want to miss the whitefish run, so I'm trying to get a show shot for everybody. So people, don't do this at home unless you're a trained professional. I had my safety gear on. I've got a partner coming out today, so I got a plank. I'm going to do everything by the book so no one gets hurt. I've got ropes and I've got some spare gear. I'm running out of gear, snagging up a lot into the rocks. But we're fishing the rocks for lake whitefish, late fall, before the run is over, and we got till probably about mid-December, and then that's it, it's over. So if we can get on over them vertical and we start jigging, we should get strikes, and if we feel the strikes, we can catch those fish. So stick with us as I show you some more tips and techniques on how to catch lake whitefish in extreme conditions. You got to be safe out there, so enjoy. Alright, we're back for lake whitefish. As you see, the lake is starting to ice up more and more every day. I've got my safety plank, I ain't falling in. And I already got a fish on down there. I forgot to bring the camera, I was playing it safe. I got my safety gear on. I got my spikes in case I fall in. Look, and I've got my holes done. And I've already got a fish on. I've only been here for 5 minutes. It's going to be an interesting day. The linger in. That means the whitefish are going. Right on. Excellent. Next, we'll show you the fish shortly. Alright, here we go. Ooh. I've got a ling on. Nice. See that? The jig's right in his mouth. I'm just jigging. No bait at all. Just moving it. Keep bouncing it off the bottom. I'm using spider wire because I'm in tough conditions. Got to lift her up. Fighting ice, whatnot, sharp ice, first ice, tough conditions. Using tough line for tough applications. Right on. Next. Alright, as you can see, I've safe out of my plank because yesterday I fell in, and I got a compression plank, so now I'm spanning, what, 2.5, 3 inches of ice, and I only need to be very far from the rock shoreline, as you can see. I've got my holes drilled or punched out with the axe, and there's an 1.5 inches of ice, and then there's 6 inches or 4 inches of water, and then more ice again. So this is dangerous ice. As you can see, the lake's still open. I'm out jigging for fish. And I got my safety gear on, and I'm catching fish. Got a ling already, and I've only been here 5 minutes, so it's going to be a interesting day. Sharp hooks, tight lines. See you soon.
Either way, make sure you bring your camera so you can remember your trip of a lifetime with the Master Angler.